Hi, I'm Dr. Shores, and I am here to talk about a low or no waste lunchbox. The good news about preparing for a low waste or no waste lunchbox is that that process starts at the grocery store. So when you are going up and down the aisles or when you are like scrolling on your phone and you see a bag of bags of popcorn, right? Like we don't need that. We can get just the one big bag and eliminate all those other little disposable bags by putting servings in something like this or something like that. These are called lunch skins. As you can see, different shapes, different patterns, also different closures. So you've got some that zip, you've got some that Velcro. Um, Both of these are really easy to use for small hands, which I think makes a difference. Also, if we use these with dry foods like, crackers, chips, things like that, y'all, to clean them, you just go like over the sink and that's it. Like it's nothing. It's so easy. If if by chance you get something like squishy or sticky or melty in there, don't panic. Just pop it in the top rack of your dishwasher or just, like rinse it out. And it's super easy. Um, Other things I use when I'm making like individual servings for the lunchbox are things like this or this. These are, stainless steel containers, so they're nice and lightweight and they've got silicone lids. Um, we'll have a resource page with like different brands and different locations to buy this stuff. But something I really like about both of these is that they're both really easy for small fingers to manipulate. And they both stay like very firmly, right? So they're not going to spill. And then when the kids are on their own at school, they can actually open this for themselves, which I think is really important. And again, these are super easy to clean by hand or in the dishwasher. Alternatively, I think in some cases glass can be really, really great. These I've had for 7 years, I think. They're really thick, so they're a little heavy, but their thickness means that they're quite hard to break. And they have, again, pretty easy for small fingers to manipulate. Um, I've got a 3-year-old and an 8-year-old, and they both use these pretty well. I also want to remind y'all that, this video is not about all the things you need to go and buy, right? If you've got Ziploc baggies, use them. Like, don't just throw them out. Use them, maybe reuse them, rinse them out a bit. Also, think about all the things that come in jars. I mean, Trader Joe's jars, I think, are my favorite because the lids hold up really well, especially in the dishwasher. So I tend to pack my own lunch in something like this, and that works well. One of the constraints of the low waste or no waste lunchbox is the fact that none of us have elves around the house to help us with dishes. Sometimes I get my kids to do it, right? Fill up a giant bowl with bubble water, with like warm bubble water, have them on a daily basis just empty their lunch boxes into this. And lo and behold, you've got this like sensory enriching activity that also helps kids feel like they're participating in their own lives. And I encourage you to get kids in on this as well. When you're in the grocery store aisles, when you're on Instacart, when you are thinking about, you know, getting hold of or borrowing or sharing containers like this, um, get kid buy-in and don't be afraid to talk about why you're doing this, why you're taking a little extra time to live in this intentional way. And, we can absolve ourselves of trying to, you know, individually or independently like save humanity from the climate crisis. We can't do that here at our kitchen sink, and that is awesome. Because what we can do is make discrete, distinct choices. We can have conversations about these choices that we're making. We can involve our children in these choices that we're making. And we can show them a world in which they can participate as they're growing up. And so I think that's just really empowering as a parent and as a teacher and as a person, right? To get the kids' input and say, like, here's what we're doing and here's why we're doing it. And that, I mean, that's how change is made. That being said, there are times where things need to be thrown away, right? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, like camp, when something has been left over from a sleepover. I mean, for those moments, if you don't have Ziploc bags left over, Lunchskins also makes these kind of paper bags. They are recyclable, food safe, freezer safe, which is awesome, and non-wax. And so, I mean, these are great for those times when you're like, oh, actually, I don't want any of this back in the house ever again. Um, so I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I hope you're feeling, inspired and empowered and hopeful. And yeah, thanks for watching.